I feel like we are living through a pivot point right now when we are seeing, I mean, certainly there are still people who've decided that masks are a, deep state plot to, rewire their fillings and take away their guns. We've seen conspiratorial stuff, and we've seen people still opposing masks as if they represent some sort of grave infringement on freedom. But at the same time, we are seeing even high-profile Republican and conservative politicians start to change both their own public behavior and the way they are talking about these things, including, it should be noted, the president softening his tone and talking about how he thinks that masks are good and he doesn't mind the way that he looks in a mask. He's himself has moved quite some distance in terms of his public remarks. How fast do you think this transition could happen? Is there some sort of public health allegory we should look at in terms of other things that have been that had initial resistance that the public ultimately came around to, in terms of understanding when this sort of transformation that you're describing needs to be happening, when we could expect it or hope for it?
Well, right now, Rachel, we can all make our plans, but it's the virus that's dictating the outcomes. And so in face of that, we need to practice the maximum prevention we can. Now, more and more people are starting to understand the science here and the fact that this can be very powerful for public health. And we now understand that if you wear a mask, you not only protect yourself, but you protect others around you, your family, your friends, the people you care about and love. So this is a way actually of boosting freedom for people, as we talk about the July 4th weekend, of freedom to interact with other people, freedom to go out in society and help businesses get started again, freedom from danger, freedom from infection and hospitalization. And so we need to rally around this national strategy for the country, not do it state by state.